Okay, hi guys, this is Ben from Project Spartan. I'm just re-recording this video that I just made once, then it didn't record properly. So, what I'm doing here is basically giving you an overview of how I'd start structuring your week in with regards to your nutrition, your training, and your rest and recovery. I want to keep this really, really simple, and especially from the nutrition side of things, we're not going to make it complicated at all. So for okay, sorry about that. Thought someone's coming to the door. Okay, so just starting off on a Monday. So starting from next week, obviously we've gone through the nutrition side of things, so I won't go into that in too much detail. And I've kept this really, really simple. So for breakfast, I'd have some sort of protein, some veg ideally, and then some kind of nuts would be a good start. Then again, I would have leftovers from the night before, maybe some meat, some salad. Don't necessarily have to have the nuts in there, but again, if you're not going to have it for breakfast, could have it for lunch. Or you could snack on some nuts instead. Obviously, they're going too mental. Just like a fistful, a handful would be a good start. Post workout, again, maybe a Sun Warrior with a banana and berries, so that low GI type of fruits. Now, training wise, on the Monday, I would stick to. I'm going to make videos of this for you to follow as well, but Lisa, I'm trying to locate the video camera, so as soon as they're up, then you could just follow these through. So, training wise, we'll, as we've been doing in camp, foam roll to begin with. Then onto the mobility. Then what I would like to do then is some interval hill sprints, or if you've got any knee problems that I know some of you had some ACL replacements and things like that. So I would, if the hill sprints, again, I wouldn't push things too far. I'd literally stick to like a nice long walk to begin with, something like that to relieve a bit of stress and cortisol and escapism. So I go for a long walk instead. But if you're going to do hill sprints, find a hill local to you or close to the house, or if there isn't one close to the house, then obviously you're going to try and find one. But maybe about 50 meters. Then all I would do is do your foam rolling, your mobility before you go. Sprint up the hill. Probably start off around about 60% max. We'll go through a bit of technique with sprinting as well, and then walk back down again. So, and then just keep repeating that. So, sprint up the hill, walk back down again. And then obviously you want to push that intensity up, then cool, do that. When you've finished, I go back to doing some mobility and some static stretching I would add in them. Lifestyle wise, again, it's really important to get that sleep to release a growth hormone and ramp up that testosterone, and the quality of sleep will be improved by taking the magnesium. Health wise, juicing the broccoli, kale, spinach, apples. We haven't really talked so much about juicing, but that will really help as well. So with the breakfast and the lunches, well, the whole nutrition side with this particular layout, we've obviously gone through that in detail with the presentation. You've got your cookbooks there. It gives you all the ideas. All I'm really saying here is you want your proteins, veg, and some nuts if you're going to have them at breakfast, or add your nuts in for lunch, meat, salad. So we're sticking to a paleo-based plan to get that body fat down first with your post-workout shake. Obviously, Tuesday we have our Spartan training camp. So you'll be training with me that day. Let me show you. If you want to do a training session over the weekend, then you could follow through what we've done this week with the body weight workout. So we've done the plank. So I'm going for a 40-20 here. 40 seconds work, 20-second recovery. So plank, and then go into a shoulder press, either with a band or weights. Pick a light weight to start you off. Just keep your form. If you haven't got any weights, then just squat back and then press up and go through the technique that I've been talking about at camp. Then sprawl back, then into a press up, then into a row, either a back row with a band. Obviously, I would imagine many of you have got bands at the moment, so you could go into renegade row. I'll put a video up for that. Spider-Man mountain climbers like we've done before. Making sure you got a bit of hip mobility though. If it's limited, then it's going to be a bit of a challenge to start off with. Then into high knees. So repeat that 4 times. So you could do that over the weekend. I wouldn't worry about any heavy weights to start you off, okay? This is what we'll be doing next week, and this will be our structure from now on. We'll always be having some. We'll start off with an explosive movement. Once we've done our foam rolling and our mobility, then we're going to knee dominant exercise. So we're going to do like a Bulgarian split squat. So again, these are full body workouts that we do in camp. Hip dominant exercise, kettlebell swing. So we're bringing in some kettlebells next week. Technique's going to be really important with that. Horizontal push from the floor, horizontal push pull. So we're doing opposite movements, vertical push, vertical pull, and some rotational work. So again, full body movement working on 15 reps, and then we're going to do some group finishes with sprawling and press ups and squats and bag throws, some power stuff, which will be fun. Cool. Okay, so just very briefly going back to this. So Tuesday Spartan camp, Wednesday again. Just stick to this structure with the nutrition for now. Training, foam rolling, mobility, back to those interval sprints, or if you're struggling with any kind of knee problems, just go for I would start off with maybe just a long walk, some lower impact work. And then Thursday again, obviously back to Spartan camp. Same as Tuesday. Again, super simple. I'm making this. I don't want to keep it complicated to begin with. We can go into specific macro breakdowns. We can look at body type, ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph, and obviously your carb intake for your different body types. We'll even look at considering metabolic typing, but I really think at this stage I just want to keep it simple, guys, and just create some simple habits and rituals to get into your life and not overcomplicate things. As we progress, obviously this is week 1, then we can go more into the specifics. So the only other thing that you could add in is next week is a free weights workout. So we got, going through the week, we've got mobility hill sprints, Spartan camp, mobility hill sprints, Spartan camp, heavyweight session on the Friday, and then on the weekends you got the option Saturday and Sunday to do bodyweight conditioning workout. So following the video, long run. I know there's I think it was Mark who's running as well. I would recommend every so often do once a week doing a steady state workout, which I'm obviously a fan of metabolic resistance training, the conditioning training, but one cardio longer run at steady state, maybe 5, pushing it up to 10k, 10k progressing would be a good start as well. So yeah, I wouldn't rule out steady state cardio, but it's not going to make our main function. It's not going to be a main part of our staple program. So hopefully that has helped you with the compound and the free weights exercises. I'll go through them. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys, for now. Hopefully that's give you a bit of a structure overview of how we're going to work for next week, and then I'll make those videos for the outside of camp, the foam rolling, the mobility to follow. But again, week 1, dial in that nutrition, shop for it, don't overcomplicate it, don't worry about the weight loss to begin with, don't worry about the specifics, just create some new rituals and habits, and that's a great start. Okay, cool. Have a good day, guys. Any questions, as usual, let me know.